All right, perfect. All right, this demonstration is going to walk through the purchase order functionality in SAP by Design, and we're going to be going through an additional UI layer that is an app that sits on top of the purchase order Work Center module that essentially allows you to track your purchase orders and also your container management for those purchase orders. So you have containers that are bringing product over from either China or some overseas supplier that is going to be transporting the goods from their port over some body of water inside some containers. And you need to be able to track those containers on those purchase orders until they arrive to your port or some port in the country of your choice. So obviously, the first step is going to be creating these purchase orders inside of SAP. Once you create these purchase orders, they simultaneously get loaded into the portal, this VistaView purchase order portal for vendor management. So you'll see that there's a list of POs that are vendor specific. So a vendor could log in here, they could pick their purchase orders and then edit set purchase orders. So here, when I select the purchase order, I can edit a specific purchase order and update, any of these terms, and I can add, more items. I can change delivery dates. I can change my expected delivery dates, my balances. So here you can see all of these fields are enabled. And then once you make these expectation changes, you can click this update purchase order button to update the PO. Now, once the PO is done, you can select POs from a list of items to generate a BOL and a container number. So here I have the PO numbers right here. You can see what the product ID is. This is the internal product ID. These are my expected delivery dates, and this is the quantity that I'm expecting. So of the different purchase orders, you can, select the ones that you need, that you're interested in, and then you can scroll down here and add the POs to a BOL. And then from there, the items show up on this BOL here, you see? So once I select those items, I added 3 items to my BOL. Now you can see an expected delivery date. You can see an expected ship date, the expected quantity, your actual quantity, and then here you have this container number right here. So once you enter in this container number, you can track and pull the data from the GSI integration or the website that can provide container management information. And then once you enter all this information in, you can generate a BOL or a report that will essentially give you the information you need. So here I have, let's say 5 versus, 10 and let's say 60. And then I have some container, number, whatever the number is. It'll copy that down if all of these POs are on one container, and then you can generate a bill of lading that can get saved in this portal, and then you can monitor the results and tracking for this container number. And so once you make all these updates, this record will get saved in SAP as well. And then from there, you can do the tracking of the container inside this portal. This number would bring back the data that is connected to the GSI website. Hey guys. So that's pretty much the functionality for the portal. Again, just to recap, you log in via your credentials for this portal. So each vendor will have their own, or each user or vendor will have their own credentials that they can log in and see relevant POs that they have access to. maybe per supplier or as a supplier. You log in. Once you log in, it'll load your POs that are saved for your user. And then you can edit these POs that you see here in your list. You can load the PO line items and generate a BOL to track containers. Depending on the different orders that you know that are on a specific container, you can generate a BOL. And then from there, you can track and manage the container from the BOL container screen. And then once that's done, you'll get a delivery that'll get created in SAP. And then from there, you can manage that back in SAP. Any questions, comments, concerns? So that's pretty much a high-level walkthrough of the portal.
Thanks, Ikram. That's really cool. I'm presuming the BOL that you're creating is the bill of lading.
Right.
Cool. Perfect. Thank you. That sounds. It looks really simple.
It's extremely simple. We wanted to keep it simple.
Yeah. And I'm presuming that, if you update anything in the solution, so if we're updating the number of items that are being delivered, then that actually reflects back in the PO, or
right.
Does it cancel that PO, or does it just
it'll
leave?
It'll update the delivery for that PO.
Okay, perfect. So it could be a partial delivery still, so you get 50% today, 50% in a week when the next one comes out.
Exactly.
Okay. No, that's fantastic. Thank you.
Was there anything else the customer is interested in seeing or wanting to demonstrate?
No, I think that's it, mate. That looks really good.
Okay. Yeah, thanks Vlad as well. Vlad helped kind of set this up as well, so been really helpful as well.
Yeah, thank you, Vlad.
Guys.
I'm now gonna turn off the recording.